Oh, I went to start this video and the tension in my hips started to go crazy. I have so many videos filmed now that like, it's like, all right, dog, let's post some of these bad boys. I get on the camera and I'm like, I literally feel like I'm gonna myself. Oh God. Okay. Man. No cap. No tomfoolery. Hi, I'm Bo. I'm a genderqueer human. Or a gender. The way that I have put it before that I like is I'm a spiritual being having a genderqueer human experience. We're all spiritual beings having some kind of human experience. Or it doesn't even have to be fully human, but we are in human bodies. Gosh, that's so interesting that when I start talking about this, my tummy starts to go kind of crazy. I really think it's just because of the food that I decided to eat today. It's Easter, and I went a little crazy on the sweets. I want a little ham dizzly dog on those sweets. Hey, that's another deer. There's a deer in the forest next to me and in front of me. Incredibly blessed to be around these animals. There's literally another one behind me, I think. I hear them. They're just grazing. And it's funny because like there's apartment buildings really near us, but like there's also this like sick ass forest. Oh. I love to talk to people. I do. I really do love talking to people. I also really love keeping my energy clear and the ability that I have to clear my energy. And I love that I can clear my energy by sitting on the ground with my feet on the ground. This is pretty spectacular. This is I'm not gonna lie, like this right here, how I'm feeling. Even with like my tummy feeling all kind of like, my tummy feeling ganked. And honestly, dog, if you've seen any of my videos on my other YouTube channel, you knew that I was snatched at one point. I've gained a little bit of weight back in my face. But like, there's a part of my inner child that's like excited to be chubby again. I don't know, I just feel like it's a new opportunity to treat myself better through, like, because something I would like to do, I would like to lose weight, but I also don't want that to become an obsession factor, as I've seen that it leads to a lot of eating disorders, including binge eating. The mindset of like, I've gotta, like, no, I can't do that, you know. And like, but like, I want to tell myself, like, no thank you, out of like, I'd like my body to feel like this instead. Or if I'm going to eat something, I'd like it to be this instead. Like, I can say no out of love instead of out of like punishing myself, or out of, and like, these things, they're not new realizations, but there is a deeper understanding that I'm having right now. A deeper embodiment that I'm having right now. I have so much creativity running through me right now. And this is why it's really important to me. And just like for anybody to like, the way that I was going to phrase it is like, get your body clear. Now, this isn't about like purity culture or whatever. And like, you can't have sweets and stuff, or like but it's about like, because I get encouraged to eat sweets, like as an offering, and also as like, but like an offering to myself and my guides as well, but like as an offering of joy, the word is celebration. Like, I'm hearing cake is for celebrating. And when you want a damn piece of cake, you have that damn piece of cake. But it's important to eat it with an intention, just like anything. Just like doing anything. Like, that is the, like, the way that whatever. I don't need to justify my view. Or, you know what? No, I do want to be specific with my words. In my point of view, the way that I see it, my conceptualization of it, that's literally like the basis of what people are calling like the new earth and stuff. This timeline shift. There's a lot of like interesting language and jargon for it. Not that I like fully agree or disagree with it. Fully disagree or agree with it. I might be overthinking just a tad. But I also do want to explain that, like, when I talk about things, I really have learned to talk about a lot of things and understand a lot of things from a more, like, from a perspective of non-attachment. I saw, like, an Instagram post or something the other day talking about detachment versus non-attachment. And I thought it was really fascinating, the way that the person described how detachment, more like kind of aligning with apathy, and non-attachment is what a lot of people are looking for when they practice detachment instead. And non-attachment is simply just being able to like hold things for what they are, accept them for what they are, and instead of getting caught up. Yeah, how do you explain that? Instead of getting caught up on what you think should happen is the simplest way to say it. I think something I struggle with is over-explaining points when it's your job to fill in the blanks. I could say that a different way. When it's up to you how you take what I'm saying. There we go. It's completely up to you how you take what I'm saying. Do you want to know what feels really good? I'm looking at my face right now, and I'm like loving my face. I'm loving my round face. Wow. I'm really cute. I had a needle go into my foot today. That was crazy. Came out really easy. Like, I wonder if that was a message. Because I was with some of, like, my family. It's kind of hard to say that because, like, I'm not, like, super close with them, but they were really kind to me. It wasn't just niceties. Ugh. I just want to create art for the community. And I stop myself because I get scared of the like, I just It's as simple as, like, I'll just stop myself, because instead of, like, being able to regulate myself and be like, okay, I'm having a lot of thoughts, I'm thinking too much, I'm thinking too much, I'm thinking too much, I'm thinking too much, and talking too much. But I gotta process this somehow, so it's still good to make these videos. I can just make a lot of videos. I don't know why. Oh, it feels really good to be making a video right now. It feels really good to be sitting up against a tree. It feels really good to have my bare feet on the ground. It feels really good to have my journal open. And the thing is I don't even want to, like, explain myself to my family, because, like, that's not the point. And they're not even asking me to explain myself. This really is the season of, like, in a kind way, in a kind, firm, disciplined way towards myself. Like, this is the season for me to buck up, like, and be the person that I am. I can't keep living like this. I can't keep making myself feel small. No one even wants that for me. Like, this is the whole problem. I know how to go about this in a different way. I don't know why. Like, it's not, it doesn't need to be, I don't need to know why. It doesn't matter. It's like, just move forward. But it's all right. I'm going to take this as it comes. This is part of the process. Listen, like, this needle that's in my sweatshirt, it wasn't there before. It's April of 2025. Things can change really fast. And in a vague sense, I want to... What an angle, huh? POV or my journal as I write and think. Oh, I have this paper pad in front of me and I'm still kind of thinking, but I'm also trying to figure out, like, if I want to write a list for tonight or what do I want to do? What I really want to do is have an idea and then act. I think part of my issue is instead of remembering that I have a sexual authority and like the way that my human design is I'm supposed to have my hands in a bunch of 80 billion things and I'm not always going to finish things right away, and I don't know why that stresses me out. I guess it stresses me out because I hope you can hear me while I'm over there. You know, it's probably just because I've been told and taught. Not the airplane. Now, if something's not finished, it's like wrong. You know? Oh, I'm feeling weird and uncomfortable. Weird and uncomfortable. I went to the bathroom. I think it's literally just because of what I ate and the weird relationship I'm having with food right now. You know, I guess you could say it's like a relapse into binge eating, but like I also don't want to view it quite like that. It's like prisony to view it like that. I don't know. I don't even know, dog. I don't even know, dog. Boy. Hey, I think maybe the needle going into my foot was to be like, stop being a bitch about taking your shoes off in the woods. You're gonna be fine. Alright, honestly, I'm just gonna say it for myself. My videos are going to be messy and incoherent, maybe probably coherent to people. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, I feel like it's not gonna be completely incoherent, but maybe I'm still trying to explain myself. Maybe I'm still trying to explain myself. Maybe I'm still trying to be understood. But I'm also trying. I feel like I'm trying to understand myself, but am I really? Is that really the goal? Or am I trying to like pin myself down to one thing because I'm scared of the fact that I have so many things that I do? There's like this limiting belief that I can't handle my multifacetedness. There's also the fear that like other people can't handle it, but that's less of a fear now because I'm understanding that people can. Man, I really want to work out consistently because like it feels good. It really does. I'm done being in pain like this. I'd rather be like, oh, that was a good workout. You know what I mean? I'd rather it be like, oh, my arms are going to be so beefy next week. You know, like, oh, man. If you want any advice from a random queer in the woods, please take advantage of any shitty situations that you may be in, or like situations that you're like bored in or stuck in, or that you're like, oh, I don't want to be here right now. Why am I at this stage in my life? It's like there's golden opportunities. There really are. And like, listen. I'm not saying this to be on a high horse. I'm saying this because I know what it's like to be shit, to act like shit, to feel like shit. And I say that like in a neutral way. Like I hope that whoever is watching this, I feel like you are. I feel like you understand where I'm coming from because you're at a similar place, if not like literally the same place, where you know you're a bad bitch. as much as like there will be times where you will like actively self-sabotage yourself, but like in a soft way, because you're just like, oh, what do I do? I wonder if like we're all at this weird little stage of like, no, oh, am I gonna go for it? And it's like, I have to take the leap, because if I don't take the leap, you guys aren't gonna take the leap either. And it's like, I miss you guys. I miss my soul group. And I, in a non like, I don't even want to like apologize, because like, I don't want to be, whatever. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. But I also like, I am sorry that I haven't been believing in myself enough to show up for myself. That I haven't been taking the inspired action to show up for myself, so that I can show up for you. There's been so many incredible tarot readers and mystics and just like other spiritual beings having a human experience that have really stepped up to the plate in the past like couple months that I've been like hermiting and focusing too hard on healing and all that interesting stuff. I want to be intentional with how I talk about it, because I want to be honest and like truthful about my experiences, but I don't want to affirm anything that's not helpful for me. You know what I'm saying, diddly dogs? You know what I'm out here yapping about? It is just straight up not what I want. I want to realign the energetics of my body and encourage you to do that with me, if you so choose, you know? Man, I just want to be that little weird freak in the forest. And I get scared to be that little freak sometimes. Because I guess it's just the simple, like, I was taught that I wanted everyone to like me, but that's not true. I don't want everyone to like me. Because then who am I, you know? But I have also experienced the ability for people, even like really weirdly hateful people, like being kind to me, whether it was fake or not, I don't know. I also just deeply desire to create a space for queer and neurodivergent people. Heavy emphasis on queer. Heavy emphasis on queer. And one thing that I want to get real clear on, I want to say like right away or as quickly as I can, So okay. Now, politics. Because of how everything is going down in the 3D, I understand why people are panicked. I understand why people are angry. I understand why people are like uncertain and scared and like, what the hell is going on? But I want and need you all to know that the way that I view politics is from a non-attachment perspective. And this is something that I think the collective needs. Like, I don't know if you've like heard of like death doulas. You probably have. Birth doulas. I've even seen other queer people step into the role of like transition doulas, like gender transition doulas. That's something I'm interested in doing. I can definitely do work like that through videos of talking about my transition and stuff like that. And honestly, I think I should just make a couple videos about how I view gender and just let her rip, because I think my perspective is really important. And I don't say that just because it's my perspective. I say that because I don't hear a lot of people with my perspective. And when I say my perspective out loud, it's a positive change for people. I'm confidently going to say it is a positive change for I can go ahead and say most people that I've talked to, because it allows them to accept themselves deeper too. Through accepting others in a new way. And I think that's really neat. I think that's so super neat. But these people, these policies, they have no power over. And honestly, I'll just speak for myself. But I really feel like I am being guided to, or should, quote unquote, say something along the lines of like just addressing the collective, addressing whoever's watching this. These governmental systems have no power over you. They just don't. They want you to think that, and not even in this weird like conspiracy theorist way. It's literally just like the unhealthy patterns. Like, dog, this whole thing that's going on Earth, that has been going on Earth, about like humans fearing each other and like galactic stuff and all that, like, just it's just humans being afraid of what's out there and trying to control that, instead of just like embracing the fact that like we don't know and just vibing with it. Like, who cares what it is? You know? Who cares? Who fucking cares? Who cares? Aliens, fairies, dragons, unicorns, like, I've picked up a lot of energy through this Easter weekend. Not that much, but enough to where I can feel the clearings and stuff. Oh. Oh my God. Whether I say it tactfully or not, I like to be intentional with my words, and there's just like this energy clearing going on, but I don't want to sit still for it. I want to sing and voice act and rap and be funny right now. There is a deep fear in my heart and in my throat. But they're not my fears. They're other people's in my bloodline. That's my bloodline's fears. I want to talk, but I also just want to create. I need balance. I want to jump full force into creating, but I'm hearing like it's okay to ease into it. I don't want to fucking ease into it. Why do I keep focusing on the bad when I seriously have such a blessed fucking life? I have never once not been provided for with what I need. I've never been hungry. I've genuinely never been hungry in this lifetime. Like, even being like lower income at one point in my childhood, I always had food to eat. Like, I've always been housed and sheltered. I don't know why I keep fucking around in my head with all this bullshit. Ugh. It's about having the courage to change, to show up differently. I really do love myself, and I love my life. I love what I've been given. My gifts are incredible. The things that I'm capable of doing. I'm nothing short of a miracle, and it's like, why am I so mean to myself? Why do I cut myself short? Why do I stop giving myself opportunities to grow? And it's like, this is what I need to be doing instead of talking to people, like actual people, because like they don't have the solutions for me. The solution is to process this out put it on the internet. I don't know what parts, but for sure some. Well, there are definitely some things that are like meant to be private, but like there's also like I don't know, man. Like there's this weird there's this something is shifting about how we see ourselves within vulnerability. Like this is not my new brand new idea that's coming to me. That's it's something that's been being channeled over and over again, not just through me, but to me, or like through others. It's something that we all need to hear. Vulnerability is the key to strength. Being able to still be soft on the inside while having a beautiful protective shell that isn't hiding or suffocating the softness. I'm seeing Po from Kung Fu Panda. That's really fun. I'm seeing Po from Kung Fu Panda, how he uses his belly to deflect things. God, this world is so fucking complicated. Nothing is black and white, and we need to stop trying to make it that way because we're hurting ourselves. We need to all stop pretending to be cool. Like, you know, like why can't we just be weird dorks? I don't want to be cool anymore. I want to be able to mess up my words and still be credible. You know, still be known. I'm not here to control how I'm perceived, but like still be perceived as intelligent and stuff and blah 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 blah. Like I'm not here to be perfect. I'm not here to be perfect. I want to do monologues and I want to express myself and wear costumes, and I've had the chance to do that for the past couple months, but I stopped myself because I'm scared. I'm angels, guys, like please let me. I'm going to take the opportunity, whatever this golden, whatever. I'm going to take the opportunities that are set in front of me that are for my highest good. I allow myself to choose the opportunities for my highest good. Oh. I can just tell that people just like aren't being honest with themselves, and they think that they are, and it sucks. But it's also like, that's not my job to judge that. I don't know. But also feel like, in a sense, it is. Like, I keep being called to be a coach and a teacher. And it's like, how do I show up in an authentic manner to like let everyone know that like I know how to hold space for when you're feeling like this? Because I know how to hold space when I'm feeling like this, and I'm holding the space right now. And I try not to like stand it or avoid it, but just like allow it. It hurts. And I'm tired and cold. But I have to stay present with it. This is the hurt that needs a voice. I just feel so anxious. I have so much anxiety. I haven't felt this level of anxiety since I was in the military. Just wasn't in the right environment, you know? I just wasn't in the right environment. And as much as I don't want to admit it, I'm not in the right environment right now. I want to stop. I don't need validation from other people. I want what I really want is to help people, but I don't want that to be like. Uh,